So, if you're a recruitment founder and you're fed up of second guessing the number, this is for you. The forecast, the revenue, the pipeline, and whether next month's billing is actually realistic. Over the next few minutes, stick with me. I'm going to show you how to make your recruitment business more predictable and consistent within 90 days. So, as a quick introduction, my name's Ollie Cole. I've spent almost 20 years in recruitment within international businesses as well as smaller founder-led businesses. And over that time, I've helped build and scale businesses from 1 to 25 million. I've launched offices and I've grown contract businesses to north of 100K weekly GP. Today, I work with recruitment founders to identify what's holding the business back and what needs to change for them to hit the numbers they want. And regardless of sector, market, I keep finding the same thing. Founders think they've got a growth problem, whereas actually, usually it is a control problem because you've already done the things everyone tells you to do. You've hired more people, you've implemented more technology, you've bought the AI, you've increased activity, yet revenue is still inconsistent. The forecast still remains uncertain, and growth still feels harder than it should. The market is full of people selling you more tools, lead gen, new hires, repeat. The truth is, most founders don't actually want more revenue. What they actually want is certainty. But they want to know what they're going to bill before the month starts. They want to know which clients are at risk. They want to know where next quarter's revenue is coming from. And they want a business that doesn't wobble when one of their top performers has a quiet month. So here's what's really going on. Revenue is running through too few clients. Performance runs through too few people, and decisions still go back to the founder. That's why it's not a growth problem, it's a control problem. And that is why I built what I call the control standard. 3 pillars, 3 questions, 1 outcome. So commercial control, is your revenue spread or is it leaning on a handful of clients? The structural control, does everybody operate to the same standard or does performance vary depending on individuals? And then leadership control, does everything still run by you? If you answer these honestly, you'll quickly see what's holding the business back and what needs to change. I've put together a video that shows you the full control standard. Watch that first, and if it resonates, book in a control room session. What we'll do in that session is we'll dig deeper, pressure test the numbers, we'll identify where the business is exposed, and we'll look at what's really stopping your business becoming predictable. There's no cost, there's no obligation, just clarity, because now you know the problem isn't growth, it's control. And there's a big difference between those two things. The difference is hoping and knowing. So click the below link, and I'll see you on the other side.